That's Money Brown, man. Respect Junior. Boy, Money Brown, he get a lot of money, so I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out there, Fight World? It's your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on two big dogs in this fight game. We got the legendary Canelo Alvarez, the hottest fighter on the planet, the #1 pound-for-pound king, the 4-division world champion, the undisputed super middleweight world champion, looking to be the greatest Mexican fighter of all time and one of the greatest to ever lace him up. And then we have David Benavidez, the former 2-time WBC super middleweight world champion, one of the hottest young stars in the game, and he's undefeated still at the moment. But Canelo Alvarez want to let David Benavidez know, I run the show, right? I'm the top shot in the game. I don't owe you nothing, period. I don't owe you nothing. Never tell me to fight you or vacate my titles, bro. Never in your life, ever. Now, we all know Canelo Alvarez defeated Caleb Plant to become undisputed. We all know Canelo Alvarez defeated Callum Smith to become the WBA and the WBC super middleweight world champion. And we know they defeated Billy Joe Saunders to snatch the WBO scrap up off of Billy Joe Saunders, right? David Benavidez was a WBC champion. He lost his title. We all know the history. So people feel like Canelo is obligated to give David Benavidez a shot at his undisputed crown, or just say the WBC scrap, when Canelo is not. You know what I mean? He's not. Benavidez is now the mandatory. You understand? So he's in position to get a shot. But you never, ever in your life tell the boss what to do. Never, bro. And I respect David Benavidez to the fullest. One hell of a fighter. Want all the smoke. Want all the smoke. But he put himself in a position to be beltless. He put himself in a position to be beltless, and he did it twice. So he has to sit and look himself in the mirror and blame himself. And blame himself. And all the people that want to try to shit on Canelo, saying he got David belt and he's not the true undisputed champion, stop that bullshit. Hold David accountable for David mistakes. Hold David accountable for David mistakes. At the end of the day, David don't call shots at 168. He don't. This man calls shots. You feel me? He calls shots. He the big dog. He the big dog. Now, we're going to say it's rumors that Canelo Alvarez is supposed to be fighting Jamal Charlo. Jamal Charlo look like he's coming up to 168 pounds. Even Demetrius Andrade look like he's coming up to 168 pounds. But the rumors are Canelo Alvarez is in talks with Jamal Charlo for Cinco de Mayo. And we all know Cinco de Mayo is in May. Right? So if that's the case, then that's what's next for Canelo Alvarez. That's what's next for Canelo Alvarez. Canelo control his own chessboard, not nobody else. Not you, not me, not them, not they, not him, not her. You feel me? Canelo Alvarez control his own chessboard. And he move how he want to move. And he's moving according to plan. He's moving according to plan, bro. Period. It's up to you, David Benavidez, to continue to move according to your plans and your chessboard. You feel me? What I respect about you is you don't sit around and you don't wait for Canelo Alvarez. You want the fight, but you don't sit around and you don't wait. And you try to go get the fights with, the next best thing out there. And they say if you can't get the best thing, then you go after the next best thing. And you have been trying to do that. And I salute you for that. And I give you your credit and you just do. You know what I mean? But when you come out and you say things like, oh, Canelo, you either got to fight me or vacate them titles. You say titles. You don't say title. You say titles. As if you need to give up all his fucking scraps that he went out there and worked hard for. You know what I'm saying? And you don't call them type of shots, Benavidez. You don't, bro. You don't. You know? The thing you do is, you go out there and you say, if I can't get this motherfucker, I got to corner him. You know? He got all the titles. You are the #1 mandatory in the WBC. Right? But at the end of the day, you don't force Canelo to do anything. So if he got a common opponent right there in Caden Plant, and we got Caden Plant trying to call out Charlo, but we see Canelo finna get Charlo because he get first dibs on him, then you should look at Canelo Alvarez, last opponent in Caden Plant, who you should have fought before Canelo fought him in the first place, and probably could have been unified world champion at the 68 division, right? Then you should try to get back to a Caden Plant fight. If you can't get Canelo, if you can't get Jamal Charlo, then get the next best thing, Caden Plant. And go see if you can do the Caden Plant what Canelo Alvarez did to Caden Plant even quicker. You know what I mean? Even quicker. If I'm not mistaken, Canelo knocked his ass out in the 11th round, right? 10th or 11th, I'm thinking it's the 11th. Then you go out there and try to put him out earlier. And say, y'all see what I did over Canelo? I knocked his ass out in the 5th or the 6th round, and it took Canelo 10 or 11. So you're still cornering. You know what I'm saying? You're still cornering. And if Canelo go in there and be victorious against Jamal Charlo, then voila. Magic. You feel me? And I know people going to be like, well, if he won't fight him now, then he won't have to fight him then. You know, he's going to do this. And if David Benavidez go out there and look amazing against Caden Plant, then Canelo really not going to fight him. He's going to be afraid. Miss me with that punk shit. Canelo will fight anybody. And he let y'all know that I'll fight Charlo and David Benavidez. But you can only fight one at a time, bro. And how many times Canelo said that he want Charlo more than he want David Benavidez? Let's keep it real. How many times has Canelo said that? You understand? So Charlo always been on his hit list. Always. Canelo always knew that I'm going to have to take Charlo out. I'm going to have to take him out. I mean, he a good name for the resume. And he accomplished more than David Benavidez for as, weight divisions. And, the fan base probably, I ain't going to say a little bigger than David Benavidez, but, people really wanted to see Canelo and Charlo get in there. And this before Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez. So that fight will boom. It will boom. It don't matter who Canelo fight, the fight's going to boom, but the Charlo fight is going to boom, bro. It's going to boom. Let's just keep it real. You feel me? Let's just keep it real. So that's what Canelo Alvarez want next. If he can't get the cruiserweight to come in 5 division, the light heavyweight going to be there. But if he knock off one of these cats, Charlo, David Benavidez, or Demetrius Andrade, people can shut their damn mouth. They can shut their mouth, even though they not. Because if you knock off Charlo, then, he need to fight David Benavidez. He's, you know what I'm saying? Even though they not. But if you knock off one of these cats, they can start shutting their mouth and saying that he's ducking these dudes. But with the David Benavidez situation, bro, you don't call no shots with Canelo Alvarez. You know this, man. You know this. You know this. That's why you came out and you let the people know that Canelo was never ducking you. You feel me? Never tell Canelo Alvarez to vacate his titles because you want to be a world champion again. You put yourself in a position to be beltless, then you put yourself back in position to retain the belt again. You did it before, you can do it again. But this time it's just going to be harder. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be harder. And if we keep it real, the last 2 opponents, bro, let's not make like they was fucking world-class opponents. Let's keep it real. You feel me? But Canelo Alvarez, once again, is going to do the heavy lifting and fighting Jamal Charlo. You know what I mean? Somebody that you wanted to fight, David Benavidez, and I respected you for that. But once again, Canelo Alvarez is going to do heavy lifting and fighting Jamal Charlo. So if you fight Jamal Charlo next, then guess what? That means he fought Billy Joe, Caden Plant, and Jamal Charlo back to back to back. 2 world champions and now 2 division world champion. All undefeated young fighters, in their prime. In their prime. And who knows, David Benavidez, you might just be next. You might just be next. But at the end of the day, Canelo Alvarez run a game, bro. Canelo Alvarez do what he want to do, when he want to do, how he want to do, where he want to do. And that's just the truth of the matter. You know what I mean? No, y'all not going to like it. But that's the position Canelo Alvarez put himself in by going out there fighting the best, wanting to be great, and not stopping until he gets to where he know he should be at. You know what I'm saying? Put that hard work in the gym day in, day out. Don't complain about nothing. Just go out there and do his job. Do his job. and his fan base grow every day, even though the hate go grow every day, but we know love outdo hates all the time, right? He's going out there, putting on hell of a performances. His skill set is getting better and better. The power is growing. The IQ is getting higher. And the confidence is just through the roof. The confidence is just through the roof, bro. So it's going to be tough for any of you boys to get into that ring with Canelo Alvarez and beat him at this time on this stage right now. With Canelo being free, with Canelo being happy, and doing what he loved to do. It's going to be hard for any of you boys to get into that square circle and beat him. But we all know y'all all want y'all turn that greatness. We all know y'all all want y'all, biggest payday. I don't knock y'all. It's the fight game. It's prize fighting, baby. It's prize fighting. And the business is bigger than ever. The business of boxing is bigger than ever. So y'all boys getting bigger checks. Especially if you step in the ring with Canelo Alvarez, you don't even have to fight no more. You set for the rest of your life. But you're going to take some punishment. You for sure going to take some punishment. Because Canelo ain't letting you off the hook. It don't matter who your name is, what race you is, what creed you come from, your background, and none of that. If you're across from Canelo Alvarez and that bell go ding ding, he gonna fuck you up. He gonna fuck you up. You know what I mean? But just to set the record straight for everybody, man. Yes, David Benavidez won an opportunity at Canelo Alvarez. Yes, he know that's the biggest stage of his life. He know that's the biggest money of his life. And it's going to be a great fight. You get an opportunity at greatness. But you don't tell Canelo Alvarez what to do, not one bit. Not one bit. None of y'all do. Canelo Alvarez runs the show. And I'm not telling y'all to bow down and kiss his ass and do this and do that. But at the same time, y'all boys got to get in line and wait y'all turn. If he called you for the Canelo Alvarez sweepstake, then you should be honored and you should thank him. If he called y'all for the Canelo Alvarez sweepstake, then you should be honored and you should thank that man because he putting you in a great position at the end of the day. David Benavidez, I feel like your opportunity will come. I feel like Canelo Alvarez will bless you to share the ring with him, but you can only fight one fight at a time, bro. And if it's Jamal Charlo next for Canelo, then you respect that. And you move on, you try to get the next best thing. Either Demetrius Andrade or a Caden Plant. Those fights are there for you. Two good fights that you can make money off of. And you can get better with the experience to get you ready for somebody like a Canelo Alvarez. Period. But never, ever again tell Canelo Alvarez what he better do. Otherwise, you just might find yourself in a fucked up position. Seriously, bro. Seriously. Sit back, wait in line, see if the king get to you next. If not, go do the next best thing at the end of the day. Shouts out to you. I ride for you. I rock with you. Keep grinding. You know what I mean? Keep grinding, keep shining, and your opportunity will come. To King Canelo, go out there, keep doing what you're doing, King. Whip these boys. Become the greatest Mexican fighter of all time and one of the greatest to ever lace them up. And let's see how y'all careers play out. To the end, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC, moving everybody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com or PayPal. If not, just tell a friend, hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.